Hello, I'm Felicity Simper. Thousands of people have been without power in parts of the region today after what people have been calling a mini tornado swept across Northamptonshire. Winds of more than 70 miles an hour, along with hail and heavy rain, brought trees down and closed roads and rail lines. Jenny Kirk has this report.
It was brief but destructive, and it left 15,000 people in the Northamptonshire area without power. This, Richard Osborne's house in Chapel Brampton.
The trees to the right were blowing left, the trees to the left were blowing right, leaves were spinning around in the air, and for just a brief moment I weren't sure if I'd woken up. It just didn't seem real.
The trains too were affected. These crowds on Kettering Station after overhead power lines came down. Hail added into the mix, affecting Northampton's Boys Brigade Old Boys rugby match. One caller to BBC Radio Northampton describing it as 5 minutes of mayhem. Across the county, trees blocked roads, including the A14 near Burton Latimer, police reporting multiple incidents and a high number of calls. Damage ranging from a child's goal in a garden in Corby to dozens of trees blown down on the Althorpe estate. Owner Earl Spencer describing it as a tornado ripping through the park. But was it a tornado?
I suspect for most places this is what we call straight line wind damage, which is where the heavy bursts of rain bring down some very strong winds from high up in the atmosphere, and that causes the damage we've seen. I wouldn't rule out a couple of brief tornadoes in there though, but most places probably didn't see a tornado, just very strong winds for just a few minutes as that came through this morning.
And at the village church in Findon, a number of trees, including an ancient elm, were blown down. Just, tweeted the Reverend Richard Coles as they were saying prayers for the COP26 climate conference. Jenny Kirk, BBC Look East.